I live in Florida. So recently, if you haven't heard the news, which I'm sure you have, in Parkland, Florida, a massive school shooting happened where this nutcase, Nicholas Cruz, who I swear I've seen before. I live in Florida. I feel like I've seen this kid at some point. Went and shot and killed 17 kids with an AR-15 in the school. And he wounded 14 others. And it's crazy because now the debate for the 100th time is gun control laws. I live in Daytona Beach. So I'm not sure where Parkland is. I think Parkland is like 2 hours away. I don't know. I swear I've seen that kid. Anyways, but it is an interesting debate with this gun control thing. And we always have the debate and we always go nowhere with the debate. It's a very redundant thing to talk about because no one ever does anything. It's one of those things, you talk about it, then the next thing happens that ends up in the news and you forget about it, and then another school shooting happens a year later and then it's talked about again. Where I stand with the whole thing is there is a country on this earth called Australia. If anyone's ever heard of it. In 1973, a mass shooting happened where a man walked onto the deck of a restaurant and he killed, I think it was 23 people. They made guns, all guns, illegal. And they paid people to turn over their guns. And then they made it legal to where you're not allowed to have guns. You're not allowed to sell guns anymore. There has not been a mass shooting since. I know there's a lot of rednecks in this country who love their guns. But the whole idea that guns don't kill people kill people is stupid. People kill people with guns. Guns were made by the Chinese to kill someone. You do not turn on a TV with a gun. You do not start your car with a gun. You do not massage yourself with a gun. You shoot a person with a gun. Now, some rednecks go to a shooting range to shoot targets, which are often shaped like people. Why don't they have it so where you could go rent a gun at the shooting range, you shoot your targets, the gun remains at the shooting range, then you go home? Why do you have to take it home with you? The only reason people buy automatic weapons is to kill people. You don't hunt animals with automatic weapons. You kill people with automatic weapons. Or you brag that you have a gun, which you're likely a sociopath. So, which is likely what this kid was. His mother died 90 days ago. He was adopted, so abandonment issues leading to you losing empathy for other human beings due to hatred. And then you develop these fantasies, and then you go out and enact on them. And what I don't understand is he is 18. He purchased a gun legally. They obviously cannot look at him and say, oh, you have mental problems or you're going to plot something evil. They just look at him. He signs paperwork. He signs if he has problems. He's obviously not going to. He's not going to go to a therapist because he doesn't think he has problems. And then he kills people. And then everyone's like, oh my God. Or like Trump, he's like, we have to worry about mental health. No, you have to get rid of guns. That's what you have to do. The NRA is paying all these politicians. The politicians don't want to get rid of guns because then they lose all their funding. When they want to go on these campaigns, especially in the redneck area of the country, the people who voted for Trump. And now you have people doing this constant debate where, oh, we need stricter gun control laws. We need more people, better ways to figure out if someone's crazy. It's far too complicated to look at someone purchasing a gun and determine whether or not they're crazy. The background checks in their past already exist. They already happen. They do that all the time. They've been doing that forever. Looking into people's background. This kid, a lot of people don't have significant things in their background that say they're going to go commit a mass murder. Like that Stephen Paddock guy who shot 50 people in Las Vegas. He was a gambler. He didn't shoot people prior to shooting people. So anyways, if it was up to me, I would get rid of guns entirely. Because I know everyone has this whole idea like, oh, guns exist because if we ever need to overthrow the government. One, if you ever use your guns against the government, you're considered a terrorist. Two, what revolutionary has shown up in the past few years to say we're going to start a revolution against the government? The government already has something called Project Prism, which Edward Snowden proved, that is spying on every single device that we own. We didn't do anything then. We still haven't done anything now. We have a lunatic in the White House. Are we using our guns to stop anything? No, we're never going to do that. That will never happen. There's no reason why we need guns. If it makes a few rednecks sad that they can't go play with their guns, it is worth it. So anyways, those are my thoughts. Normally this candles for movie stuff. But I just wanted to rant because I live in Florida. I'm sure Parkland is not far away from me. I swear I've seen that kid before. I recognize them. I just don't know from what. Anyways, peace.